On the eastern coast of India stands a 13th century temple that continues to challenge the assumptions of modern engineering. Everything here was chiseled by hand to create a colossal stone chariot, complete with 24 massive wheels and 7 horses positioned as if mid-gallop. When it was finished, it was among the tallest structures on the planet. Today, it remains a broken silhouette, its primary tower having vanished centuries ago. At this scale, the boundary between what can be proven through history and what is told through myth begins to dissolve. Around 1250 AD, King Narasimha Deva I decided that a standard place of worship was no longer enough for his empire, which already housed thousands of traditional temples. He envisioned a machine frozen in rock, a literal celestial chariot for the sun god Surya, that would appear to carry the deity across the sky for eternity. Realizing this vision required an incredible sacrifice of state wealth and decades of grueling manual labor from thousands of workers. It was an attempt to immortalize a single royal ambition by forcing solid stone to take the shape of a moving, divine vehicle. The engineers didn't build a symbolic representation. They constructed a full-scale, functional vehicle out of the earth. Every one of the 24 wheels is nearly 10 feet tall, and their surfaces are packed with thousands of non-repeating carvings that document musicians, dancers, and scenes of daily life. These wheels serve a practical purpose beyond decoration. They are accurate sundials working without mechanical gears. By utilizing ancient geometry, the architects ensured that as the sun moves across the sky, shadows cast by the spokes indicate the exact time. These mechanics turned the monument into an interactive device, powered entirely by sunlight and the precision of the carvings. The original central tower reached nearly 70 meters in height. To put that in perspective, that is the scale of a modern 20-story building. The builders managed this without the benefit of modern cranes, steel reinforcements, or even standardized blueprints. Every block had to be pre-shaped on the ground to fit its specific location perfectly. A single error in the weight distribution would have led to the tower collapsing under its own mass during construction. Thousands of craftsmen had to work in perfect coordination for decades, manually hauling massive blocks into place to slowly raise the structure toward the clouds. The completed temple stood as evidence that human imagination, when applied with enough coordination, could manipulate rock into shapes that seemed impossible. Today, that massive 70-meter tower is gone, leaving only the lower chariot and the wheels behind. Centuries of relentless monsoon rains and corrosive salt spray blowing in from the ocean slowly weakened the stone joints until the main structure could no longer support its own weight. Popular legends suggest a massive magnet sat at the top of the spire, supposedly creating a field strong enough to pull passing ships into the coast. Historians, however, have found no physical evidence of such a magnet, and the story remains a part of the local folklore. Because we lack a definitive record of its final moments, the temple's history has transitioned into the realm of myth. The kings who ordered this construction and the empires that supported them have been gone for 700 years, but the ruins of the chariot remain, a physical testament to the vision of those who carved them. The temple shows us that the primary constraint wasn't the lack of modern technology, but the limit of what the architects could imagine. When you look at these ruins, what is the most striking detail? Is it the precision of the stone sundials, or the fact that they were built by hand? Share your thoughts in the comments. Studying this structure reminds us that what was possible 7 centuries ago was only limited by the time and hands dedicated to the task.